Oh, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we will be doing your reading for the month of April. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Virgo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Your challenge for the month of April is the Devil, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups upright. Okay, so Virgo, your biggest challenge here is the Devil. The Devil is connected to toxic energy, toxic relationships, toxic workplaces, toxic people, bondage, being connected to a situation that you can't seem to get out of. And this is your biggest challenge for April. There's a feeling of feeling stuck, feeling like you want to disconnect from a situation that no longer is serving you. We're going to clarify the Devil. We're going to find out more information about that in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, and you have the Nine of Cups. So in the recent past, there was a situation that you were involved in, a relationship that you were involved in that was creating a lot of stress for you. It was really difficult for you to separate your personal needs with the obligations of a relationship or home situation, home environment that you were in. There was a lot of stress, anxiety, fear, just worry, sleepless nights here about a situation here in the past. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Five of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Wands. There's success here connected to somebody from your past or something from your past. If there was conflict, if there was a power struggle here in the past, I feel like you're coming out on top. You are being recognized for the service and the success that you have garnered from all of this. Because in a way here, there's something here that happened in connection to your past or something from childhood. And there may have been a lot of power struggles, a lot of competition here, but you managed to be successful. Okay, you're successful in a situation that you're involved in, and everything is working out for you very greatly. You have the Six of Wands here. So we're going to talk more about that and get more information for you once we clarify. Now, in the near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. So in the near future, I see an opportunity coming in for you. This opportunity has a lot to do with your work, something you're creating, something that you're doing. Maybe you're applying for new jobs. Maybe you're creating a job for yourself. There's something here about hard work. And I feel like this hard work that you are engaging in the near future is definitely going to pay off for you. You are showing up here as well in the near future. So I feel like there's a very important message for you that you need to hear. Once we clarify everything, we're going to get all the details about this situation for you. What you don't see coming, Virgo, is the Queen of Cups, love, support, emotional support that's coming in for you. Somebody is realizing how much they love you, how much they want to be with you. The Temperance is also here as well too, and this is indicating that a lot of you have been waiting for support. You've been waiting for some sort of transformation in your life. And I feel like there's somebody who is going to come into your life that's going to help you and support you in some sort of major change that you will be going through. So let's get into your reading. Let's clarify all the cards and let's see what is going on for you. I'm going to clarify all the cards and then we will look at the details. Okay, very good. Bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords. So what's happening behind the scenes, Five of Swords, the Chariot, the King of Cups, somebody here is competing. for your attention, for your love, for your support, or you could be the one that's competing for somebody's attention, love, and support. I do feel very strongly here that there's a third party, okay? There's some sort of conflict connected to a third party. Somebody here just wants to move on. That's what's happening in the background right now. It's like somebody just wants to move on from this. They don't want to be a part of this drama. And I feel eventually what you don't see coming is someone's going to realize how much they love you, how much they want this with you. They want to be with you. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you. Your challenge, the devil, has all reversals. Why is that? That's not a coincidence. Why is that happening? We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So what this is indicating is that something here is not flowing the way it needs to. And this is what's creating toxic energy. I feel like this has a lot to do with love. It has something to do with maybe a project, something that you're engaging in. Somebody here is just not consistent. There's a lot of this inconsistency, which is creating a lot of this bondage, a lot of this uncertainty. Something here is just not flowing. So your biggest challenge here is to recognize and identify what is not flowing in your life. What is creating this imbalance? We just had the full moon in Libra, which is happening in your second house if you're a rising Virgo. So this is very much connected to your finances, your values, what you value. Venus is the ruler of your second house if you are a rising Virgo. So this has a lot to do with recognizing what is worthy of your commitment. If you're committing to something here that's inconsistent and isn't supporting your values and what you care about, essentially, the question here is it worth your time? Is it even worth bothering about? And if the answer is no, then this could be something that you may need to look at. Okay. So this is going to be a big part of your challenge. Where are you putting your energy? Where are you dedicating your time? And is it to something that is healthy for you, or is it towards something that is non-healthy for you? Now let's talk about the recent past. In the recent past, you have the Four of Wands. Okay. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and you have the Knight of Swords. So in the recent past, there was trust issues, and you may have found something out, or somebody who you were dealing with may have found something out about you. There was a lack of support, a lack of understanding here, a lack of true value here within the relationship. This led to a lot of anxiety, stress, and fear. And as a result of that, although you may have decided, or this person, I feel like this is your person that decided to move into a completely new direction, you may have decided to be at a distance from this person. All at the same time, still holding on to them and still anticipating or hoping that the situation would get better. I do feel eventually the situation did come to an end in the recent past. The reason why it did come to an end between you and this person, or even if it's not a person, even if it's just a situation that you were in, maybe a work situation or a home situation, the reason why this came to an end for you, Virgo, is because it was very clear that it wasn't meant for you. And what started to become really interesting for you in the past year, Virgo, was the fact that something here needed to come to an end. A lot of you felt like you weren't being valued. You didn't feel that there was enough love or support in the situation. And as a result of that, you focused more on yourself here in the past. And that's what I feel happened for you in the past. Now, in the present moment, you have the Five of Swords, which is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So in the present moment, there's a very strong indication that there is an opportunity for a new beginning that's coming in for you. I do feel like there's an important decision that you have to make in regards to a third party, okay? A third party, some competitive situation that you're involved in. I feel like there's an important decision connected to that may need to be made. And it has a lot to do with starting or having some sort of new beginning. Now, in terms of your past, there's something here about your past, and it's showing up very heavy here. You have the Six of Cups here twice. So this is about your past, your childhood. A lot of you feel stuck when it comes to this situation, but you have a choice, and the choice has a lot to do with how the situation is going to pan out for you. I see on one hand that many of you are going to be successful with something connected to your past, while others of you are in this place, possibly in the present moment, where you don't know what to do. You feel alone. You feel isolated. You feel like your life doesn't really have value. So there's two groups of you. There's those of you who are really taking advantage of an opportunity, and others of you who don't see the opportunity. And this is why I said in the near future, like I said before I pulled all the cards, that there's a huge opportunity that's coming in for you, but it's a matter of you identifying that in the present moment. If you're not identifying that in the present moment, this is something that you may need to be aware of in order to take advantage of the opportunity in the near future. I do feel this has a lot lot to do with your work or something that you create. This could also have a lot to do with children as well too. So something here in the present moment is coming to an end. I feel like it is slowly coming to an end, and it's going to allow you the space and the time and the ability to create what you actually want. But there's a choice in the present moment, and depending on the choice or the decision you make is going to determine what the results are. Now, this choice or decision that needs to be made is a personal one. It's not one that I can make for you. But if you do decide to have some sort of new beginning and you decide to let go of the past, I feel like this is going to lead to creating and making more room for something that you truly want to create. And this again has a lot to do with your finances, your money, your finances. You can essentially take something maybe from your past and use it to benefit and create something from it instead of feeling loss and sadness, okay, from the situation. So this is what I feel is happening for you in the present moment. Now, to talk about the near future, in the near future, I do strongly feel that there's a very important message here for you. We're going to talk about that in a moment, but first I want to talk about the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about your work. It's the things that you are doing, that you are creating in your work. You have the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, and you have the Five of Pentacles. So in the near future, I do strongly feel that many of you are choosing to abandon a job, something here that you used to do, connected to your finances. And I feel like you're moving towards something that is more satisfying for you, something that is more in alignment with you. There's something here about passion, love, appreciation. There's two messages I have here for you. The first message here is that somebody really loves you. Somebody really likes you. They want to be with you. There is a fear here of abandonment. There's a fear here of, well, what if things don't work out? What if Virgo leaves me? What if Virgo doesn't really want to be with me? Some of you are dealing with the Gemini, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, also getting an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So there is a bit of a fear here. What if this doesn't last? What if we are not going to stay together forever? So this is something that may need to be addressed when it comes to your love life. Now, if this isn't about your love life, if this is about your work situation, I feel like a lot of you are disconnecting from a work situation. The reason why you're disconnecting from a work situation is because you are moving towards aligning yourself with something that is more in alignment with what you love, okay? And this is why the full moon just happened in your second house, because there's something to do with your finances here. Now, the opportunity, let's talk about the opportunity, and then we're gonna talk about your personal important message that you need to know. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, I didn't even look to see that the Wheel of Fortune was here and it popped up. So this is confirmation. This is pure and utter confirmation. Yes, I love it for you, Virgo. Yes. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is all about timing. The Wheel of Fortune is about timing. If you are aware of the seasons, the changes of the seasons, the changes of the stars and the planets, the signs and all of that, you will take advantage of an opportunity here. For those of you who are watching and you're saying, you know what, Monica, I really want to have my own business. I want to have my own finances. I want to do my own thing. I really do strongly believe in the near future, there will be an opportunity for you to plant a new seed. The Page of Pentacles usually is talking to me about planting a new seed, creating something new here. The Nine of Pentacles is about independence, financial success. In the near future, you will have an opportunity to start your own business, to plant a new seed, to learn a new skill, but it's all about timing. At the end of April, we are going to be moving into Taurus season, which is going to be very highly successful for you. So this is about you taking advantage of an opportunity that's coming in at the end of the month. It's important that you take action. It is important that you make that effort. Mars is going to be in Leo, which is going to be in your 12th house. So there's going to be a lot of work happening behind the scenes that is going to benefit you. So there is a big opportunity here connected to your finances that is showing up. And it can lead to you being more financially free and independent if you so choose. Okay. Now, your personal message, important message, Queen of Pentacles, this is you, clarified by the Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Wands. There's a little bit of uncertainty here when it comes to a specific person that you're dealing with in your life. There's been a lot of closed off energy, possibly a lack of emotional fulfillment. It's very important that in the near future you address this, because this can very much affect your finances. If you're not happy in a situation where you don't feel fulfilled or you feel blocked in some way, shape, or form, it is very important that you address this. And I feel like this is something that you're going to end up doing, which is connected to a third party. Okay, there's something here about a third party, not going to resonate with all of you, but that is what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, Virgo. What is your advice? Okay, your biggest piece of advice is the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Strength. Your biggest piece of advice is to find the inner strength to walk away or disconnect from a situation that is not fulfilling you anymore. Instead of overgiving or being overly generous to a situation that isn't supporting your success or your emotional well-being, try to find ways to invest in things that actually support your vision and what you truly want. It may require you to step up to the plate and to be very honest with others, which may be very intimidating for you. But your biggest piece of advice is to no longer engage in situations that are not fulfilling. The more you engage and the more you give to situations that are not fulfilling, the more you're telling the universe, it's okay. I'm okay with lack. I'm okay with not feeling emotionally fulfilled. And this again can have a lot to do with somebody here who is playing games or somebody who's not emotionally investing into you. And I talked about that in one of my readings. One of my last readings was, I deserve emotional investment. I feel like I'm speaking to you. You deserve emotional investment. You deserve somebody who's truly going to commit and dedicate themselves to you. And if they don't, then it's really important that you're honest with yourself about who you're truly dedicating and giving your time to. The more you give to situations that are not meant for you, the more you miss opportunities on the things that are meant for you. So be honest with yourself, find the inner strength to determine if this situation that you keep giving to is really for you. And if it's not, maybe it's time to move on, okay? So Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.